Remember me when the sun comes up in the morning sky, there I will be.
Almost 150 from Splatsin that actually went to residential school, different places like Kamloops, Cranbrook. I think it's really important for our kids to learn about the history, our history back then.
White gas quest Annie Cook the Splatsinist Aqua, a Kaneswana Kamloops Indian Residential School. I'm one of the survivors of the residential school, Truth and Reconciliation. So I'm trying to start with a reconciliation with myself, Cook's Cham.
Splatsin Tsm7aksaltn. My name is Deanna Cook, and I'm the Executive Director for the Splatsin Tsm7aksaltn. We help to organize this walk on behalf of our Splatsin Residential School Survivors and our community. And I'd like to thank everybody for coming out today. It's so nice to see the sea of orange, and your support is unbelievably appreciated. So thank you for coming. So anyhow, we're going to walk from here. We're going to go down there and turn the corner and come up Old Vernon Road. And we're going to walk all the way to the Splatsin Center. And from there, the drummers and singers, if you could gather at the entryway and drum everybody in, that would be really helpful. If you have a hand drum, just come up and help our Uncle Randy here to sing the song to come in. Afterwards, we're going to have a humongous salmon and bannock feast, and we want you all to stay, because that's our way that when we have an event, we want you to come and eat with us. So don't take off before everything's over. We've got a lot of volunteers who worked really hard to make a good feast for you today. We're going to ask our Kia Annie Cook to say a few words and a prayer for us to get us going so that we do this in a good way.
Why kuhai sweat as questwe Annie Antoine Cook the Splatsinist Aqua. Achawa at the Kamloops Indian Residential School Survivor. Genoegd na alle hoogheid te swat, as genoegd na alle the stewards na alle, the truth and reconciliation. Let it begin with them. How is it going to begin with all you people that are here to support us with the truth and reconciliation? I consider myself that it has to start with me. Cook's Cham white is what.
Different emotions going through me, seeing that so many people wanted to hear, wanted to know our history, and wanted to be part of the walk. Like, I was just really overwhelmed by the amount of people that actually walked with us. And I know there were times when I myself wanted to give up. I really wanted to give up and, ride. But I think about our children, the children behind us that are coming, the young people. That's what gave me the strength to keep walking.
when I'm walking, I felt my family and everybody behind me. I felt their presence, and they helped me all the way from the community center down there to here, and I felt the spirits, and it felt good.
I was overwhelmed with the amount of people that came out to support all of us. And I think it's a really important thing because for a lot of us, it just means a lot for us to know that we have the support out there.
Right up, and my name is Aaron Leon. I'm going to do a bit of an introduction to the song that we're just drummed into by Randy. Cook's jam for that. One of the songs that was played as you're walking in is called Jukmintilma. This is a song that we use in Splatsin to welcome guests. Jukmintilma translates into English as I am happy to see you. It is in our culture to take care of our guests, and you are a guest in our territory. So we are using this song to take care of you, to wrap a blanket over you, and to look after you. This fills me with great hope to see everybody standing here, great hopes for reconciliation, to see you all joining us. It's really, truly amazing. Cook's Jam. How about a round of applause for everybody? Cool. We always have great hopes for reconciliation, even dating back to our chiefs and our people who have always been hopeful for our relations. Looking back historically speaking to the memorial to Sir Wilfrid Laurier. We're very happy to see you. You've taken the time to walk by us side by side, given us support to do the essential work of truth and reconciliation. In the spirit of that, we welcome you, and we promise to take care of you while we're here. So Cook's Jam.
Today we'd also like to acknowledge the family members of the children who returned from the schools. Here are the children, grandchildren, great-grandchildren, cousins, partners, and siblings. And if you are a family member, anyone on the list of names that we've read that are here in attendance today, and if you feel like this, we invite you to stand at this moment.
I'd like to thank everybody for attending today, for your eyes being opened and your hearts. My name is Lillian Maxime, and right now I am presently the oldest sister of Maxime, from George Maxime and Edna Maxime Thomas. And I just want to say that I'd like to thank everyone for coming here and attending. And I know that, well, we were all orphaned when we were young, and I know that our parents did what they could, and my journey on this earth has been to protect my younger sisters and my older sisters.
And I thank you for attending us, because some of us are three generation survivors. Kamloops School, 60 School, and Indian Day School, and I'm one of them. It's been a long journey for me, healing. I went to treatment centers, and I go to one-on-one counseling to get where I'm at today. Now I'm sober, going on 17 years, and I've done a lot of healing. And it's a real pleasure that you guys come out here, really. And so, what I'd like to say is, to honor one is to honor all, especially family. And I really appreciate their support, because each year, here, people come out here and really support us, and I honor that, one and all. You know what family stands for? Father and mother, I love you.
White Obaida, Chawum, Rosalind Williams, West. In our family, my eldest brother, Rene Roy Williams, was the first from our family to go off to residential school, and he attended Cranbrook, and then later was transferred over to the Kamloops Indian Residential School. And then I went along, so him and I were at Kamloops. And then my younger brother Brian, that was sitting next to me earlier, but he left. He attended Kamloops, and my sister Vivian attended Kamloops as well. I was just looking about, and there's 18 of us sitting here today out of the 44 survivors. And for a lot of people that did have the residential school experience, it's a difficult thing to come to an event where you're rechurning up all of those memories all the time. And so for some of our survivors, it's just too hard for them to come here. When you hear people talking about events that happened at those schools, those are triggers for a lot of people, and they just can't be around it. So there should be 44 of us sitting up here. There's 18 of us that, as hard as it is, we still came.
As settlers here and people who have benefited from the impacts of colonialism and residential school, like personally, I'm not responsible for what happened then, but I'm responsible now to deal with the ongoing impacts of that. So I feel like, as a Canadian person, that's one of the things I have to do. So that's what it means to me.
The committee meets every couple of weeks, and we've been fundraising, we've been planning Orange Shirt Day and looking at truth and reconciliation. But mostly it's about building a monument for the residential school survivors of Splatsin, and also other band members that attended residential schools that are no longer with us.
It's been a great day. I'm so pleased to have you guys all here. My job today was to talk about my niece Lyndsey. And as my mom, my geekha, Chulum, was telling you earlier, that she woke us up to, we were all sad when the Kamloops 215 children were found. We were sad, we were very sad, but what Lyndsey did was she put action behind that sad. She woke us up and got us involved in doing this Orange Shirt Day walk and for Truth and Reconciliation. She also did an event in Salmon Arm with Erica Seymour, and she was so passionate about this never happening to our children ever again. She even wrote a letter to Prime Minister Trudeau to express her sadness about what happened to the kids and that never happened again. So at that back table back there are some bracelets, and we've put the butterfly on the bracelets, and if you look on the new t-shirts that we have printed, there's a butterfly on there as well. And that's to remind us that the work is not done. We have to work together, and we thank everybody for coming here today because that says a lot about Truth and Reconciliation. So in Lyndsey's honor, let's keep this work going. Thank you.
Remember me, soaring with the eagle so high, feeling free, Remember me, down